SpaceCoastDragon here, and welcome to another mod showcase. Today, I'm going to be showing off a pretty special mod, one I have been waiting for quite a while to come to console, and you all have heard me talking about it quite a bit, and that is True Storm's Wasteland Edition, and it is by fadingsignal. Now, when you first install it, it is not automatically activated. I'm gonna get away from all these fucking assholes talking to me. Sorry, gotta watch my language there. You know. Yeah. Anyways, it does not automatically activate. Once you've activated the mods in the mod section and come into your game, you will get a little notification saying that True Storm's holotapes have been added to your inventory, and they'll show up under miscellaneous, and they both pop right up here at the top, which is very convenient, because as you can see, the first character is actually a space, so it puts it up top. That's a creative way to do it. So you have the configuration for True Storms and the weather control if you want to set a specific weather. Now this mod comes with the base version that only affects the Commonwealth, the vanilla area. If you want it to work in Far Harbor, there is a Far Harbor add-on, which I have linked to, and currently it's only available on PC at the moment, and only up on the Nexus, I believe. It's a version for Nuka World, which is out recently. I'm assuming it'll eventually be available for console as well. When that is, who knows? It'll be whenever the mod author has all the kinks worked out and does whatever he needs to do to make it available for console. But as of right now, you have it working for the Commonwealth and for Far Harbor, so pretty nice there. And also there is a patch for Darker Nights by Unforbidable. That mod, if you use Darker Nights, there is a version out that makes it compatible with True Storms, and of course there's a bunch of versions of it. There's versions that are compatible with the regular True Storms and versions that are compatible with the Far Harbor add-on. You only need to choose one of those to add, and I currently use the darkest level of Darker Nights, and I have the version that's compatible with the Far Harbor and regular True Storms. Eventually, when Nuka World version comes out, I'm sure there'll be an updated version of Darker Nights, and I'll be using those. But anyways, I'll have a link to the version of Darker Nights I'm using, which is the True Storms Far Harbor add-on at the darkest level, which is 0. So, and then from there you can get to the mod author's profile and see all the different versions of Darker Nights, so you can choose which version you want, whether you're using with True Storms or with Vivid Weathers or neither one of the weather mods. You know, I commend the mod author Unforbidable for putting it up, because of the way BethesdaNet's set up, that you have to have a separate mod for every single little version. You can't just have patches within the mod page and stuff like that. It's a bit of a cluster, so I mean, for these mod authors to put up as many versions as they do and patches and stuff, to have so many separate pages to look at, you know, and the pain in the butt that is, definitely give them props for taking the time to do that. And anyhow, back to the main mod I'm showcasing, True Storms. We'll start with the configuration. Put in the holotape there, and basically you have the effects off, and if you click that, it'll set them to on. And you can go to weather control, and as you can see, you have your current weather for Commonwealth, Far Harbor, and True Storms weather. So basically you can set your base weather. So I'll just say you put some rain, bam, now it's raining. Once you close the Pip-Boy, and we've got some rain. Now, this is just the vanilla rain, nothing True Storms about it. But as you can see, the Darker Nights is already working with how lights are showing on and everything. It's very nice. But we go back into the Pip-Boy. Let's go ahead and turn on True Storms. Let's configure it. It is now on. And then you get a configuration menu of different things. The True Storms effects on, of course. You can have constant rads from Rad Rain. That means you're always getting irradiated. It's not just whenever the lightning strikes. You can get bonuses to sneak for you and your companions in weather, which is a very nice little immersive thing if you're playing a sneaking character. And particle and damage occlusion on. That's just like with graphical effects and things like that, and just keep that on. And this one's a nice one, which I actually, for me personally, I would turn on. Basically, when you turn this on during rad storms, there's a chance of a ghoul horde appearing, which I mean that's just cool. It adds a little bit of extra chaos to the game, which is always fun. Gotta love chaos. So. The base version is set to off. Now, as you can see, now this is only in the glowing sea. So, ghouls will follow radiation storms up from the glowing sea. So, they'll actually appear in rad storms in general. They'll appear randomly for the duration of the weather. Setting a 0% chance turns it off. It's self-cleaning, does not cause safe blow. Which basically means if you have it on, it is not going to just build up the memory your save file takes up. So you can set the chance. I'm gonna set it to 100%. That way, there's a good chance they'll pop in. The spawn frequency, basically every 15 to 2 minutes. High is every 10 to 40 seconds. Insane means is they are always basically gonna be spawning during a rad storm. So you know what? Why not? The size of the ghoul horde you can set to. The minimum's 5, or the default, and you can set it all the way up to 30. Just note that the higher numbers you set, the more likely you're going to start getting some lag because of the amount of creatures on screen. I would suggest if you want high numbers, I mean, set it around 10. You know, you set it higher than that, you're gonna get pretty chaotic. I'll just keep it at 5 for right now. This is the default. And you can make it so that the hordes will appear in settlements during rad storms. You can turn that on or off. The base is on. So I'm going to keep that on. So there you go. So now True Storms is on. Now, as you notice, it has not changed in this rain, because this is still vanilla rain. That's what I turned on. Vanilla rain. So you can go to weather control. Again, like I said, you can set, vanilla. And a lot of that you can do to see comparisons. So as you can see, since I'm just doing rain, we got the Commonwealth rain. Well, let's go ahead and make it the True Storms rain. We want Commonwealth, not, here we go. So you can have light rain and True Storms, and is there not a heavy rain? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. It's this True Storm specific, yeah, sorry. So, set it to this rain. Close the Pip-Boy. It'll start coming down. Notice now we got the new sound effects. The rain's looking a little heavier. Very nice. I love one of my favorite things with the True Storms mod, especially in Skyrim, is the sound effects it adds. So you hear that lightning? Oh yeah. It's just like when Hurricane Hermione was coming through. No, that actually was a bit north of me, so I didn't really get the effects by that, so in case anyone's worried, yeah, no, I was fine. Hurricane was way north. Anyhow, and you see the lightning in the background. It adds a whole lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and try out one of the let's try out a rad storm. Let's get a rad storm going. Let's see these, we're gonna go with a heavy rad rain. Let's see these ghouls start popping up. Oh boy, this should be fun. Look at that. And see the rads? Insane. So apparently there should be a ghoul horde popping up at some point. You can barely see. It is heavy. It is insane radiation right now. So, oh, here we go. Look at that. Some ghouls just popped right up. Got a glowing one. So I'm guessing these are probably leveled. So, and also be careful if you set up the rad to constant in the radiation storm. As you can see, look at that. My health is way down right now. So it is not something to play around with. If you're not prepared, I'm gonna die from the radiation right now if I don't do anything. But yeah, we got that. So it's like basically every 5 to 10 seconds, and I need to take some time out. Oh my god. And since I got it on insane, these hordes are gonna be constantly popping up during the rad storm. Around with the settings and you know, test things out before you get the setting you personally like with how True Storms is. Like I said, the insane ghoul horde spawning might be a bit much. I do like the constant radiation coming down. It adds a real sense of fear and makes radiation poisoning actually mean something. You know, as before where you're only getting, you know, 1 to 5 every time lightning struck during a rad storm. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. Oh, man. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and just fix the weather up. Let's go into configuration. Now, turning this off isn't going to get rid of the ghouls I already got. They're gonna still be there till I kill them. So, but I'm gonna change the weather. Let's just let's make it dusty. How about that? Or we got a light rain, light fog, misty rain. Here we go. We'll do misty rain. How about that? Oh, True Storms first. Light misty rain. So you get the mist in the around here. Blow flight, yeah. These are all dead anyway. What about? They're just ghouls. So, 100% chance with an insane spawn rate. That's how often you see ghouls during rad storms. Like I said, that might be a bit high to set it unless you just really want to go on a ghoul rampage. Otherwise, I'd set it to something a little bit lower. But yeah, so that is True Storms in the Commonwealth. Let's go head over to Far Harbor. Let's see what that does to the fog. What do you think, Gage? Think that's a good idea? I think it is. All right, so I'll see you all in Far Harbor. Alrighty, here we're in Far Harbor, and it is currently raining. And this is a True Storms rain because I didn't set it to go off, and so it's just raining like it normally would, but it's now raining here. No, I'm sure you are, buddy. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is, even though it is raining, I'm going to change this weather up to, let's see here. Now we want a Far Harbor. See, look, you can do foggy rain, rad fog, deadly. Ooh. Sounds rad fog heavy. Why not? Let's try this out. Now, whoa, some serious radiation. Now, of course, I'm inside Far Harbor, so the fog's kind of being condensed. But step outside of these and see how deadly that is. Okay, it's not so bad. It's 5 rads a second. So it's just much more deadly fog. Oh my god, look, I can't see nothing. Man, the darker nights plus the fog. Okay, this is awesome. This is like some Silent Hill stuff right here, man. How foggy this is. Oh wow, and the further out I go, the more rads I'd get. Okay, deeper into the fog. Wow. So, be prepared to wear some radiation resistant stuff, or be out in your power armor and have some rad X. You know, just get ready, man, because true storms. You said it like this, you are gonna get irradiated. I love it. What? Oh. Oh, you got this. Or I do. Wow, it didn't even mutate.
But I'm still standing.
I'm sure you are. That's nothing. Just like his left arm. Whatever. Fine. Oop. Reload. Oh man, with the classic Fallout music playing in the background and the oh wow. Yeah, that makes it real creepy. Oh dude. That's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and just get myself up real quick. I'll just have a little refreshing beverage there. Let's change this up a little bit. How about we do let's see. Now, do they have like a rad fog rain? Okay, that's where I was. The rad fog deadly. Alright, rad mist, rad rain for Far Harbor. Let's see, let's try this rad mist out. What we got here? What's this gonna look like? Clears it up a little bit. Not as foggy. That's alright. It's misty. Still get the rads, but they don't seem to be quite as heavy as with the deadly rad fog, which makes sense. Oh. So yeah. Oh wow. True storms plus Far Harbor makes for a really creepy experience. Love it. All right. So there you have it, man. You got your true storms, and it really brings the weather effects up to 11, you know, and I love it. It's one of my favorite mods ever. I love it in Skyrim, and I'm sure if you've watched my Skyrim's Let's Plays, you're probably like, okay, dude, stop talking about true storms. We know you like it. We know you like this mod. You say it every time a rainstorm happens when you're going through freaking Falkreath. Come on, man, get over it. Yeah, so it should be probably the same way now. Is there I got a trapper trapped in the water. Really? You think you're gonna swim around and take care of it that way? It was legendary. You know, I will say this. I am looking forward to doing my modded Let's Play on Survival. It should be very interesting. It's going to be a while till that happens. I know I've mentioned that before. And I am, because if you follow me on Twitter, you'll have saw this. But I did mention after this goes up, I'm going to do a few more episodes of Let's Play Andorol. And then I'm going to finish up my vanilla Let's Play for Brock. It's time for me to get that guy done and over with. And then after that, I'm going to focus on the Andorol, and then I don't know. We'll see what we do. I know I mentioned kind of a tentative schedule of games in my last update video, but that obviously changed with Andorol coming out. And you know what? I'm not gonna post a legit schedule of what games I'm doing, because I've kind of found out I'm gonna do what I feel like doing, and I think it's gonna work out best for me, because I think I'm gonna do my best work when I'm playing what I want to play and not when I'm restricting myself to specific stuff. And I think that'll benefit me, and it'll benefit my videos, and in the long run benefit the viewer experience. So anyhow, that little bit aside, this has been True Storms by fadingsignal, along with the Darker Nights by Unforbidable, which I touched on a little bit, because I've been using that mod for quite a while, but I figured it would be great to showcase it, do a real showcase of it with the True Storms. So, hope you all liked it. This has been SpaceCoastDragon. Don't steal mods, and have a wonderful day.